So I know Powerless is really controversial right now. Like the whole thing, copying Red Queen. I've read both books, I totally get it. However, if you still like books with those elements, like a YA, dystopian, with enemies to lovers, rivals to lovers, whatever you want to call it, competition and trials, tense banter, forbidden or doomed romance, getting a little bit mixed up with the royal family, a girl who's really capable, a guy who's a little bit morally gray, action, adventure, intrigue, conspiracy, oppression, rebellion, then you might like this book. Obviously, this includes dinosaurs as well. This is set in a fantasy world where humans and dinosaurs coexist, kind of like Dinotopia, if you're familiar with that. It's young adult. There's a race through the jungle for a prize at the end. This girl desperately needs that prize. They're not competing in an arena, but it does have similar vibes to Hunger Games. One of the other competitors is this guy who is secretly an ex-prince. He was disinherited and stripped of his title, but his father said that if he can get to the end of this competition alive, that he has the opportunity to earn back his honor and his inheritance and all that. So he has a bit of a dark, mysterious past, which led to him being exiled. She sometimes gets in over her head, doesn't know when to quit, acts impulsively, makes big mistakes, one of which lands her in a position where she is going to be forced to serve an indenture for the foreseeable future if she doesn't pay up, basically. And this is the only way that she can get out of that. So they have very different reasons for being in this competition, but they can't seem to avoid each other, and maybe a little bit don't want to avoid each other, but also they are supposed to be competing against each other, so it's complicated. This story doesn't have magic. It has a little bit of mysticism, like there are meteorite remnants that can control dinosaurs and other reptiles. So yeah, if you're looking for an alternate read and you appreciate young adult, non-spicy, nothing against spice, there's lots of banter, there's a heavy romantic subplot, also lots of adventure, lots of cool interactions with dinosaurs. Just a really fun world to get immersed in, and I think you'll really like it. And it is a series. Book 2 takes place at sea. They are exploring different islands looking for clues because the villain might be trying to breed dinosaurs to use as weapons. They ride giant pterosaurs, so you've got dragon rider vibes, and there's also marine reptiles. Lots of yearning in this one after what happens at the end of book 1. And then this big chunky conclusion where there's an epic battle, lots of fire, volcano. This one has 4 POVs, so you get some more characters. There's a couple other secondary romances between side characters. It's just got lots of action, drama, romance, and of course dinosaurs.